All right, third one. So you need to put scene number 3. In the slug line, you need to do it in the way that I just described in the last video. Ext, street, day, okay? And I think now we're talking about the street, so we're not talking about, yes, she's rushing to get out of the house. Sarah, good. Yeah, she's going to, and her getting there, full stop. Good. Ahmed's reply, I would say. Good. Yeah, good. Mise en scène, you need a capital S here. I think will be bus stop. That would be fine. Okay, bus stop. North London suburban street, something like that. Okay. So, and here I think you need to set the scene a little bit more in terms of mise en scène. This bit here. So you might say as Sarah comes through her gate, we see a typical North London suburban scene. Cars are parked outside houses, people walking along the street, and at the end of the road, a bus stop with the bus approaching. Yeah, just to set the scene. And then we go into here. She runs for the bus and makes it just in time. So something like as she sits down, a close-up shows that she's feeling very nervous as well as excited. Full stop. Her excitement is signaled, is another word for that. Yes, and her nervousness can be told from her. Yeah, so maybe there sound effect in brackets you might put, because we're not going to be able to hear her heart actually in the bus. And maybe here you could put something like, we hear the sounds of the other passengers on the bus talking. Yeah. So there's an overshot at the moment she looks at her phone, and a reverse shot that shows that her face lights up from happiness. Yeah. A close-up of the phone shows. Yeah. I'll be there in 10 minutes, babe. Love you. I think, yeah. Well, I think you need to say a point of view shot would be her looking at the phone. I think you have an overhead shot, then you see her face, then you have a point of view shot of her looking at the phone. You just need to reorganize that a bit. Now, is this on the soundtrack? Yeah. Or has she got headphones in? Not sure. Okay, but you need to say with on the soundtrack, her favorite Gecko song is Rises to represent her excitement, something like that. Yeah, and I like this last sentence. Good. All right. Very nice. Okay, have a go at that one. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so so she meets him in the cinema. If she meets him in the cinema, then it's int. Let's give the cinema a name: Roxy Cinema, or Everyman Cinema, or Odeon Cinema, and then day. Yeah. So maybe you'd say she gets off the bus and has reached the cinema. Yeah. So just because we're the bus is the place we were last time. Yeah. Good. Yeah. As Ahmed turns out to be someone, or turns out to be. Is it Ahmed? Has she got it muddled up? You know, there's two Ahmeds, one who's got her number by mistake. I'm not sure quite what goes on there, but decide whether that's Ahmed or not, whoever this is. Yeah, good, that question. Yeah, and I would put in here, yeah. Yeah, in a cinema, you hear sound of trailers playing on screens, don't you? If you go into a cinema, they'll probably be playing the trailer for something. Similarly, what have we got here? Popcorn. Location is cinema. Pick and mix. Popcorn sellers. Popcorn. I don't know what you call them. Popcorn stand, maybe. Escalator. Doors to different cinema screens, something like that. Is it a smart cinema? Is it a kind of rundown cinema? What kind of colours? Is it a blue light, red light, something like that? Try and describe it a little bit more. So again, if you're not sure, I would go. So let's say, so here's blue, here's mise en scène. What can we describe here? The till with the cash register, a blue carpet, the ticket office, an ice cream parlor. Give it a bit more detail to make the person reading it feel that they're there. Yeah. Good. And we see her, let's say, legs tremble. Yeah. Okay. I would say at the top of the escalator. Okay, because she's not. If she's, don't make a trip on the escalator because that would be a big deal. Okay. Then you need to put there. She ties her laces. I would say as she looks around the cinema foyer, foyer, she sees a chair to sit on. Her whole body at this point of the scene. Now, if you're talking about posture or whole body, then what's important about this? Could she be leaning forward and jiggling her knees up and down, which would show her nervousness? I mean, that's what I'm getting the sense of from what you've written there. Okay, let me stop this and we'll go on to the next one.